So it's a little bit windy out here, so I got my headphones on, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But I have an interesting tool review for you today. So I can replace 2 of these saws with 1 saw. Tacklife actually offers a combination saw that's actually both a reciprocating saw and a jigsaw. This is the saw itself. It's model number TLJS02D. It is a cordless 20-volt saw, so it may not replace your corded sawzall for an all-day use, but for quick projects around the house, cutting a limb or two, and maybe cutting out some yard art, in my case, this saw I think would work just fine. So the cool thing about this, let me get this stuff out of the way. One thing is it comes with a nice hard case. It comes with a manual and 2 wood cutting blades, 2 plastic cutting blades, and 2 metal cutting blades. So talking about the saw, it's a very lightweight saw, especially with the battery removed. It's super light. But with the battery in there, it's actually well balanced on the trigger between the battery and the motor sticking out. So what makes this a 2-in-1 saw? So you see this little lever right here? This lever allows you to rotate this foot to change the angle of this blade. You just lift this lever up and you can rotate this. And this has 6 different locking positions. You can find it clicks in those positions all the way out to 90 degrees. And to lock it in any position, you find your position and lock that handle down and it doesn't move anywhere. So I'm going to put it in a fully out position, a 90-degree position, and there it is locked. So now it's a reciprocating or sawzall, and to put it back in the jigsaw mode, you just rotate it down, lock it in position, and now it's back in the jigsaw mode. Underneath, it has your foot like you expect to see on a jigsaw, and it has an extra pad in the back. So when you're actually cutting like a jigsaw, it's actually keeping it flat across. Whereas if you actually have this rotated out, you don't need that pad anymore. Now you're just using like a sawzall reciprocating saw type foot there. The charger that comes with it is, I believe, a quick charger. To unlock the battery, you just push on the button. It slides off like any other battery, and it just slides onto the battery like that, or the charger like that. It slides right off. You don't have to unlock it to slide it off, so that's nice. Easy to get on and off of there. The battery itself does have an indicator light, so when you press that button, you can see how much battery life is left. To slide it on, just lock it in place. The trigger itself does have a safety, so to unlock the safety, you have to depress this button, then you can squeeze it. It is not on the other side, it's only on one side, so if you're right-handed, you can use your thumb to press it and then pull the trigger. Left-handed, you'll have to kind of figure out a way with another finger, I guess, to do that. The blade area does have a single pin guard right there to keep you from actually touching the blade. Speaking of the blade, let me insert a blade for you and show you how easy that is. Let me put it in reciprocating mode so maybe you can get a little bit better shot of that. All right, so I'm going to insert the metal blades. There's a little bit of contrasting color there. And so what you do is, I'm not sure if you can see that, but you just rotate this 90 degrees. When you rotate 90 degrees, you insert your blade in there, and you let go, and the blade is locked in there. To take the blade out, again, you rotate this 90 degrees, pull it out, and your blade is released. Now, since this has the ability to do both reciprocating and jigsaw mode, you have to pay attention to which direction your blade is in. So I'm going to use this blade because you can see the teeth really well. So let's say I put it in jigsaw mode. You want the teeth facing out, so you're going to cut that way. If you're going to have it in reciprocating mode, you'll want the teeth facing down. So you do need to rotate the saw blade depending on how you're going to use the saw. Yeah, that's it. Let me get this out of the way. We'll do some cutting. Well, as you can tell, it did a pretty good job knocking out those cuts. Again, this is the Tacklife 2-in-1 jigsaw and reciprocating saw, and it does 6 locking positions in there. The model number is TLJS02D, and it does come with extra blades, quick charger, and again, this is a 20-volt version that has a 2-amp-hour battery and super lightweight. Again, very appreciate you watching. See you next time.